introduced to the features of a newspaper recount. Alright? So that's your learning intentions, and you need to write it down. To be introduced to the features of a newspaper recount. So what are the features of a newspaper article? A newspaper article would have what? Would have what? Can you unmute yourself and answer?
Headline.
We'll have headlines,
Headline.
catchy, bold headlines,
Article.
orientation.
Orientation.
The orientation is like the introduction, and the orientation always contains the 5 W's: who, what, where, when, and why. Then there's the main body of the text that will be in paragraphs. It will also have a photo, and the photo will also have a caption and reorientation, which is like the summary. So the headline, what are the features of the headline? Sea view sunk. What technique have they used here? Sea view sunk. What technique have they used to write this headline? Can anybody tell me? As you can see, they've used a word starting with letter S. What technique is that? What figurative language is that? What figurative language have they used? The clue is the word starts with letter A. Zainab, you mean you don't know it? What technique? ALL. That's another clue. I. Yes, I'm listening. Say it.
Alliteration.
Alliteration. Fantastic. So
Alliteration.
alliteration. Don't look. That's very short and catchy. Don't look. And there you have master of his craft. Then you have bomb scare paralyzes downtown. So the headlines has to be in bold, has to be catchy. What other things does a headline have? We already know it's in bold. It has to be short and catchy. What else do you notice about the headline? There's alliteration, which you mentioned. It must interest the reader. It must engage the reader. It must be something that would interest the reader, that would want the reader to read on. Sometimes it is serious and sometimes it is humorous and only has a few words. So it is short. It must be very short. If your headline is too long, then it is no longer a headline. It is a sentence. So it has to be short, catchy, and bold. Sometimes it has action verbs. Now, the orientation. This introduces the story and should grab our attention. It will set the scene and summarize the main point of the article. It is often only one sentence, so you must make it a good one. How do you make it a good one? You make sure that it contains the 5 W's. So, where it happened, who is the story about, who is the report about, who are the people involved, when did it take place, what happened, and perhaps why. Then the main body of text. This includes opinion, facts, eyewitness account, quotes, and you're going to be writing in the third person. Of course, it's in the past tense because it has happened, and you're just reporting. It must include paragraphs, clear sentences. It answers the question why, how, and your newspaper recount should also, please mute yourself, also contain or should also include a photo, tell us what is actually happening, and the photo shows us a snapshot of what happened, where it happened, or who it happened to. It should make the reader feel something so that they want to read the article. If possible, it should show action, and the photo would have a caption. So a caption goes underneath a photo to identify something or someone and to give us more information. So it is a label for the photograph. And then the last one is the reorientation. This ends the retelling of events. It brings us up to date because it is telling us what is happening. Now it will move from the past tense to the present tense. Thank you so much for listening.